is asking you to trust me today. As I just show right here in the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 5, it says, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding." See, at times, we feel that we need to trust in our own thoughts. We trust in what other people tell us and what we tell ourselves instead of leaning on God's understanding. But the Bible even says that, I don't know the scripture, but if I can, I'm going to put it on the screen. But it talks about something along the lines that, like, men know nothing and God knows all. Something like that. But basically, we need to put our trust in the Lord. I recently just got out of a place where I had to put my full trust into the Lord, bro. I'm telling you, like I had to really trust the Lord for real, and to strengthen my relationship with God. You know, it was a lot of praying. It was a lot of, putting aside other things, letting go of distractions that was slowing my walk with Him, slowing my progression with Him. Now, Proverbs 3 verse 5, that's probably my favorite verse in the Bible overall, just because it's been so pivotal to my faith. Like, that's the verse I came up off. Like, that's literally when I first started following the Lord for real. This was this verse, that was what I got. And it's so important to trust in the Lord. Like, that's been my prayer for so long. Lord, help me to trust in you. I used to put in prayer requests, like, how can I grow with God? How can I grow with God? This is the scripture that would be like, what's the word? This is the scripture that would be recommended to me. Like, pray this scripture, pray this scripture. And so, like, as I began to pray, it started working for real. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, I started growing in the Lord for real as I continued to pray the scripture, Proverbs 3 verse 5. And there's so much other scriptures in the Bible that tell you to trust in God. But we are afraid, to trust in God. We take our eyes off God and look at all the things around us. Look at our situation. Look at the girl to our left, the boy to our right. We look at all that, bro. We look at our friend who's getting blessed. We look at, the person who is prospering, the person who just got that new car, the person who just got that new blessing, bro. We look at that instead of what God is about to do in us, Now, remember when Peter, in the book of Matthew, when Jesus was walking on water, He told Peter to come. But Peter came. He was walking on water. He was perfectly fine. But then he looked back and saw the storm. And that was the problem. He took his eyes off God. Because he took his eyes off God, he focused on the storm, the tribulation, the situation around him, instead of focusing on God in the storm. Because Jesus was in the storm with him. You feel me? He was going to be protected because Jesus was with him. And it's the same way with us. Jesus is always in that storm with us. We just got to let Him protect us. We got to put our trust in Him. We got to keep our eyes focused on Him. Because I forgot to say this, but once He took His eyes off Jesus, He began to sink. But the Lord is so merciful and so graceful that He's still going to pick us back up. Even if we start sinking like Peter did, He's going to, focus on me. Remember who I am. Remember what I do. And so that, I feel like, is another scripture that just points back to this. But yeah, bro, God is saying to trust Him today. Give Him that situation. Give Him that fear. Because trust me, bro, I've been through it. I had to give Him my fears. I had to give Him everything. But it was all worth it, bro. Because once I did it, He started to work anew in me. He started to just start moving, for real. And yeah, we just need to trust in Him. Even when it gets hard. Because at the end of the day, He is God, bro. He's God. And He's never going to fail us. He's never going to do us wrong. Because He knows what He's doing. He's the one who created you. He's the one who has breath, has put breath inside of your lungs. He's the reason why you're still breathing. So stop focusing on your situation and focus on God. pray that this helped whoever it needed to help, that it reached whoever it needed to reach. And I just pray that this video was a blessing to y'all, and appreciate y'all. God bless.